He's been a firebrand journalist who's now taken a deep plunge into the world of politics. Joining us in his new avatar with the Aam Aadmi Party cap, Ashutosh. Welcome to Headlines today, Ashutosh.
Thank you.
Your decision has called into question all the actions of your channel, your editorial judgment over the last several months. People are now alleging through all the while, and that everything that your station did over the last several months was to prop up and build up Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party because you wanted to be part of them.
I wish I had been an astrologer. I could have seen that Aam Aadmi Party is going to do so splendidly well in elections. Probably nobody could have thought that Aam Aadmi Party would do so well. Even the leadership itself had not thought about it. So forget about that. I'll answer your question by simply saying this. 23 years I did my journalism with honesty and integrity. If anybody thinks that I was biased or I was trying to prop up somebody with some vested interest, probably look into my career. See, if you find an answer, fine, good enough.
No, but there have been big conventions of the Congress and the BJP. You never went out and reported on any of those conventions. However, each time there was the Anna movement or Kejriwal swearing in, you were in the trenches, reporting from the front lines. At some level, as the head of your organization, through the decisions that you took, you seem to have been subtly, consciously or unconsciously conveying that bias.
There is a reason behind it. Because if some earth-shattering historical defining moments are happening in history, you should be there and see
Modi
and realize.
Becoming the prime ministerial candidate of his party is as big a decision.
I don't think so.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's it. Modi would be the prime ministerial candidate. Was there any doubt a years ago? No, there was never a doubt. He was the most popular leader and in a way successful leader which BJP
Sheila
had.
Dikshit's political advisor Pawan Khera says you owe an apology to all your viewers because you pretended while you were on television to be unbiased, neutral, whereas secretly within your heart you were entirely on Anna and Kejriwal's side. Is that not true?
I want to ask Pawan Khera right away, why did he call me? Why did he congratulate me? Why did he say that I took a courageous...
No, but his question still holds.
No. Let's either he believed that I was wrong in joining political party, then his tweet, as what is written in the tweet, then he shouldn't have called me. He shouldn't have congratulated me on that. So I know there are the people who would like to make such kind of allegations, and I welcome those allegations for the simple reason because if I had been on your side, probably I would have asked the same questions.
No, but does this not now make viewers who are watching this broadcast today suspicious about where every journalist's leanings lie? Because people will now wonder whose side is my favorite anchor on, or when he's reporting, is he acting to propagate someone or to push someone up? Those are questions. When a prominent television journalist like you takes the political plunge, people will now be very suspicious of everything they hear and say. Don't you
Are
think
you suggesting that no journalist should enter politics?
I'm not suggesting that. I'm asking a question.
I'm asking
Don't
you.
counter a question with a question. I know you've been an anchor, but you must answer the question.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
Are you suggesting that that journalists should never enter in politics? Are you suggesting that?
No, I'm not. But I'm asking a question. At a time when there've been journalists in the past as well who've joined politics, but at a time of hyper connectivity, when everyone's on social media, everyone's watching on television, there's Twitter, there's Facebook, people are now very suspicious of all the anchors, of all the reporters, and they're wondering, hey, whose side is he on?
So are they suggesting that I should not join politics at all? Whenever the journalists will join politics, people will raise these questions.
Is this a decision of your convictions?
No, it's a justified question. I'm not denying that.
Yes.
It's a justified question. But they should also look at who is the journalist, who is an editor. You and I know in this industry who are the people who are sold out to political parties. Do I need to take their names? No. So people know me what I am, and I can
name
say
them.
this. No, why should I name them?
Why not? You can't level a charge and get away by just leveling that sort of a charge. If you believe there are people who are sold out, especially now as a political activist, you should have the courage to name them.
Rahul, you know and I know. I don't need to take their names.
No, because you're insinuating and casting aspersions on the careers of several journalists.
I'm not
name
casting
them if you are sure.
I'm not casting aspersions. It's a truth.
Is this a decision?
And there are bad fish in this profession.
No, is this a decision?
there are bad fish in the
Driven by your ideological conviction?
See, it's in a way, yes.
So if it is a decision driven by your ideological conviction, why did you take this decision after the 8th of December when the Aam Aadmi Party received such huge response? Why did you not take this decision a year and a half ago?
Rahul, probably you are not aware of the fact that they contacted me first.
Sure.
It's not I who had gone to them.
No, but they've been contacting several journalists. You've bitten the bullet and you've dived into politics. Why did you know, if you were ideologically convinced that this was a big idea, why didn't you take this decision a year and a half ago?
Because till then it didn't struck me. When it struck me, I thought, yes, this is an option. Why I should not exercise.
Why didn't it strike you earlier? Why is it struck you now?
Because I didn't think about it. It's very simple.
No, but is that not at some level very convenient?
No,
when you weren't sure whether Kejriwal would succeed in his political endeavour, you didn't join them. Now when they seem to be gathering a certain amount of traction, you want to be a part of that movement.
It's easy to say like that.
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm just saying, Rahul, imagine a situation like this. We are a journalist. I spent 23 years in journalism. I must have interacted with the many powerful leaders in the country. I must have got lured with them. At least let's get some ticket here and there. So it was much easier for me to take a jump earlier. Unless I was ideologically convinced, unless I knew in my heart, unless I had the courage of my conviction, when this offer came to me, I thought about it. Not only thought about it, I discussed it. Don't forget this. I resigned from a very good job which I was holding. Today I am unemployed. Today I have no source of income. Absolutely nothing.
So how will you survive?
I have to live on the salary of my wife, which she earns. So I could take this decision because I knew something historical is happening in this country. And this party and Arvind Kejriwal can become agent of change in this country. And the change is already happening. And I thought let me have a role in this, a smaller role or whatever role I could.
But your critics in the industry say that your television career was stagnating, the station wasn't doing particularly well, people were being retrenched, you were unhappy with all of that, and therefore this was a good exit route.
Those who know IBN7, they know fully well. IBN7 is one of the best brands in the Hindi market as such. And I know, yes, there was less TRPs, but in terms of branding, in terms of power, in terms of impact, it was second to none.
You've also been asked
and we did not compromise also. There were other channels who compromised deeply in that sense.
You've also been asked about why you didn't resign when employees from your organization were being sacked. If it was about taking a position, is it not a position that could have been taken when there was mass retrenchment taking place in your organization, Ashutosh?
It was a sad part of my life. Yes, I fully agree with you. It was a sad part of my life. But what stand I took for the employees, what stand I took with the management, it's between me, management and the employees. Others probably had no idea what role I played.
There's been a lot of reportage about how IBN and the TV18 network is veering towards one particular prime ministerial candidate. Was that push, if at all it was taking place, to prop up Narendra Modi one of your reasons for wanting to quit?
I will not answer this question for the simple reason because I was never told to support a particular ideology. I was never asked to drop a story. I was never asked to follow a particular line. And that's one reason that I stayed there for so long. 7 years, 10 months is not a small time. And I also want to tell you, Rahul, that during this time I had a wonderful offer, excellent offer. I did not go because I believe that Network 18, the kind of respect they give to the editors, which is very rare in the industry. And that was one reason. So if the TRP had been a lure, or the salary had been a lure, or the number 1, number 2 channel position had been a lure, probably I would have gone. I believed in the Network 18 philosophy.
But do you realize that this is a Lakshman Rekha that can be crossed only once? Do you think that this is a new innings you are starting? If it doesn't succeed, you'll come back to journalism, or is that a door you've shut forever?
Right now in my mind, the door is shut forever. There is no coming back.
Because there have been unsuccessful attempts by other journalists to come back and they've ended up in disaster.
I have other options also in my life. I have other options. Don't forget that I'm a writer also. I'm already working on another book.
Okay. Ashutosh's journey in some senses has been a journey that started or came to prominence when he was slapped by BSP leader Kanchiram. So it's a journey from Kanchiram to Kejriwal. Does he think Kejriwal can really be the game changer that he claims to be? We'll ask Ashutosh this question.